Hey everybody in YouTube land. Welcome. I am currently mixing up 6 ounces by weight. Hey Deborah. Hey Kimberly. Um, I am currently mixing up 6 ounces of clear resin. And I will show you my colors shortly. And I'm having trouble um picking the colors of my stones, but I will pick those here shortly. And I'm hoping that I will be able to try this little experiment out successfully with the amount of resin that I poured, and hopefully it's enough. Um, hey Kim, hey Tammy, hi Aisha. Hey everybody. Hopefully you guys are having a great Tuesday today. Um it's been a busy couple of days already for me. And probably another busy day tomorrow. Luckily though, I already have half of dinner all ready to go today so that I won't have to be doing quite so much run around when dinner rolls around. But like I said, I will show you my colors. I will show to you guys what I'm thinking about or attempting to do today, and then we will then unmold what we did uh the last live. And I decided after thinking about it for a couple of days on whether I wanted to oh yes, thank you Deborah, whether or not I wanted to put a backing on my last pour. And I decided not to because of the fun, sunny colors that I picked. I thought it would be nice to be able to see the colors through and through. And putting a back on it, even though I would have made the color, fairly translucent, it would have just kind of taken away from the colors as a whole. So let me just make sure that these colors are all mixed well. I'm sorry, make sure that this resin is mixed good. So it doesn't, I can still see some stringy pieces in here. And it's like this resin is like you have to weigh it out, and I always have to sit there and think for a second before I measure everything out, because normally with the resin that I was using, which I still use, um it's a 1-to-1. So if I weigh 4 ounces of part A, I can just measure out 4 ounces of part B. Whereas this is a 2-to-1. So 2 parts A to 1 part B. So because I wanted, 6 ounces total, I had to really sit and like think. It shouldn't be that hard. I mean, duh, easy math, right? But yes, I still had to think about it. And I haven't decided what white paste I'm going to use. So I took out 2 bottles that I have. One is my stand, like, go to all the time, and then I have another brand that I've been using periodically. So I might use that one instead and see how it comes out. Um, but this is still not mixed well enough. Um, but I mean, overall, the resin is very easy to use. I'm thinking about buying. They have like several different like lines of resin. So I have the one. I'll show you the bottle. It says um, medium viscosity, and that just means how thick it is. And so I want to get one that's a higher viscosity, because I've watched a couple of other resin YouTubers who use higher viscosity resin, and have amazing results with different kinds of art uh, that I want to try. So it's just a matter of me getting my hands on it. Uh, and I have all kinds of brands of resin that I want to uh, try out, and I really want to do like a fast cure one where it cures in like 4 to 6 hours so that I can unmold it right away. But alas, it is what it is right now. All right, so I went ahead and I stirred that up, set that aside for a few minutes here while I go over what I picked out for colors. So these are all alcohol inks, and it's all octopus fluids. So I picked fuchsia, PP, and then purple, and then emerald. And so, what I want to try today is using this mold here, this flower, or I guess it's hibiscus mold, is I want to do fireworks just because I love doing fireworks. It's tedious because it's all dots. Um, and hopefully my hands will allow me to do it. Um, but I want to try to fill up 2 bags of white, and then do big dots and little dots, or big dots in the center and little dots in the outside. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It just depends on how I end up doing the resin. So with that being said, and the other thing too is with this is the last pour. Uh, I was thinking, because I have gold, silver, and copper. I might have rose gold, like those metallic pens. And I'm thinking about, for this one, it might look nice to color the edge of this piece here with some gold metallic pen. So but we'll see how I feel after I've unmolded it. So let's unmold it and let's see how it came out. So if you remember, I used some rainbow colored stones for the center. And so I'm excited to see how it came out. So, okay, everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. That looks like a sunburst. It's amazing. I love the way that came out. I mean, so I have to say that this Artline Honey resin has done absolute wonders with all the things that I've managed to come up with so far. And I have been blown away with everything that I have made so far. So yeah, um I absolutely love the way this came out. It looks like a sunburst. I'm so glad that I did not put a color on the background, because it would have totally taken away from that, like, beautiful, beautiful color. Because it really truly looks like a sunburst. So I'll hold it up to the other camera so you can see a little bit closer. So yeah, I am super happy that I left it uh, clear. So like I said in my community post, but this one has already been claimed. This and what's nice is all I have to do is clean up the edge. I have a burring tool that I just need to clean up the sharp edges, and it'll be ready to go. Um, and I have a couple other pieces that I'm gonna be putting up for sale, and you guys will know in advance when that live will be. Excuse me, nose itch. And so yeah, these kind of pieces that I feel are, worth selling, I will put up, and they will be super, super affordable. So if you want to get your hands on something that you saw that I made, you are more than welcome to, do so at that time. Okay. So, all right. So now I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to put this mold aside. And I'm gonna grab my mold. Now I'm just scooching camera over so I have a little bit more room to work. Oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad that you got it, and I'm glad you're able to use it. I always try to pick prizes that I hope that people will actually be able to use. And so that's why, like with this birthday giveaway, I try to think very thoughtfully when I'm putting together certain things. That is this something that I would want? And obviously, the things that I give to you are things that are out of my personal stash. So, um, and I am awesome. That's even better. So I am super, super happy that you're able to use it. That makes me incredibly happy. So, all right, let's go ahead and um I need to first, let's see, I don't know what I want to do. Maybe I don't want to make a center. Let's skip the center. Because I don't want it to take away from what I am going to attempt. Keyword attempt to do. Um, and really what I need to start doing is I need to start um, measuring out my resin a little bit earlier, because sometimes I don't measure it out till maybe 5 or 10 minutes before. And but what I need to do is weigh it out and mix it up a little bit earlier so it has time to heat up, because it does need some time to warm up some, so that the thickness of it can change. I'm just trying to straighten out my silicone mats because they're a little crinkled here. I need to reevaluate some of my space here, because I have like some storage bins here that I need to fix. So, all right, I need another paper cup. All right. Okay. So that's a little too much. All right, so that's one, it's about an ounce. Okay, no problem. Okay, so this one, I need a little bit more. All right, so I see some stuff in there. All right. Hey, Amethyst. I'm just getting some painter's tape because I see some fuzzies in my mold that I need to get out. All right. Don't need that anymore. Okay. So I'm just putting the clear in and then we'll put the colors down. And we always put the colors down first so that the alcohol ink has time to do its thing, because you guys know the resin does whatever it wants. No matter how much you want it to do something else. I have had some like epic fails, especially when I first started it out. So it's definitely a learning curve. I think I may need to get a new set of gloves here because I've got resin all over it. I need to push the resin out a little bit more. I did, Sally. I'll show it to you in just a second. I ended up not um putting a back on it. So I think you'll like how it came out. But one second, let me finish pushing the resin into the corners here. So there you go, Sally. And I'll show you here. That's how it came out. It came out so pretty. And I don't know if you can see the shimmer in there. If you guys remember, I put a little bit of shimmery gold mica in the white, and that's how it came out. Yeah, it came out to me, it looks like a sunburst. So like I said, I decided not to um put a backing on it because I felt it would take away from how it comes out. And I'm glad that I made that decision. Because it truly does look like a sun explosion. Um, so hopefully you're happy and that when you get it, it will be even more beautiful. Hey Hal. So yeah, it's like so amazing. So I am in love with how that came out. And I think it made it even more pretty because it has that shimmer in it too. So yeah. So yeah, I'm loving the fact that I decided not to put anything on the back of it. So you can use this as a tray, or buy a like a plate stand and you can put it on a plate stand and you can like display it on your coffee table or on an end table, or if you have like a cabinet of some sort, you can put it in that. I think it'll, or you can, um, so it's it's absolutely gorgeous. So okay, all right. So let me see here. So I think, and the thing is that this white is it oozes when I open it. So that's the only thing. So, first, like I said, I need to get the alcohol inks down first. All right, so first I'm gonna put the emerald color down. Let me shake it up nice and good. Open it up on the side here. And I'm going to put a couple of drops. Like that. And then we'll do the fuchsia. No, I'm gonna do the purple. Purple. I'm gonna do. I'm just looking and seeing. So the purple I'm gonna do. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it like spits. But anyway, and then the fuchsia. I'm gonna put the fuchsia in the center. So that is that. And I'm just gonna let it hang out. while I mix up my white now. I know this is gonna ooze everywhere. Thank goodness for gloves. Okay, so I'm gonna do okay. So I've added the I have this brand, so that's resin. Sure, amethyst. I can definitely post it. Um, I have no problem with that. Um, so that's the white that I am using for today. And then we are going to attempt fireworks today. Keyword attempt. And hopefully I didn't put too much white. So I found like a couple more resin brands that I like. So, which is nice. Because the other brand that I really like, um, while it's not like super hard to find, um, it's nice to try new things. But I really like this particular brand too. And their customer service is super helpful because I wasn't sure which one to buy, and they were able to tell me which one to purchase. So, yeah, fireworks. That's like, I think one of my favorite things to do is the fireworks. Okay, so, and we're gonna try and do um, larger-ish dots and smaller-ish dots. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to like place them in the mold, but that's what we're going to attempt. Hey, Monica. The person that made this mold, she actually has a mold that I think are specifically for fireworks, but she's outside of the United States. And so she had to stop shipping to the US until, like, I guess their postal service stopped shipping for a little bit to the US. But um, it sounds like whatever got resolved. So I'm hoping that I can get my hands on that particular mold so that I can make some fun sun catchers because they also can double as Christmas ornaments because of the shape. Um, and it would be fun to make sun catchers. So, all right. So I've mixed up my whites and I put them in the bags. Set this aside. My alcohol inks out of the way. All right, now I want to get this mixed up just a little bit. The thing about resin is, I don't know if you noticed with that the yellow piece is that, like, even though I put like the yellow and the oranges and stuff on the outside when I, initially poured it, it eventually kind of moved into the center. So that's why I am trying to, even though like I put the inks like on the outside as far as I can, I still want, like, especially this fuchsia color, I want to be able to have it kind of blend out. So um let's go ahead and start piping. I never know exactly how much to cut off of the piping bags. I know I need to cut them because otherwise they, with my luck, they'll end up getting dragged um, in the resin, and we don't want that. So I uh, cut some off, but it's kind of, like what's enough and what's not enough. Okay, so I cut the tip off. Let me get a paper towel here. All right. So, how do we want to do this? All right. And hopefully this doesn't take too long. And it's funny, I have decided that I want to try to do stone painting because, I need another hobby. And I'm hoping that will help with the uh, wobbly hands. But if anything, it's just something fun to do. Ah, yeah, I think it should bloom out nicely too. I hope anyway. Um, and I just hope that the colors are all right, because that's always the thing too. And then usually what I do when I pick out the colors as well is I'm trying to think like, okay, when I pick the colors and if everything comes out the way it is in my head, um what, if any, color am I going to put on the background? Because, like, with the fireworks, I think um, putting a background makes them pop more, makes them look more 3D, but that's just my opinion. Um, so, my favorite thing to do out of so far anyway is um the fireworks. I just like the way that they look when it does cure, and it just, I don't know what it is that makes me like it so much. And it's always fun when I'm doing this to watch the dots move already as I am still piping. So I'm sure you guys can probably see as I'm piping, how the piece changes already, which it's like you get kind of this uh almost instant gratification um with the resin piece. I mean, I realize that I won't necessarily see if everything came out, close to what I had in my head until, it's fully done and cured and all of that stuff, which is fine. Um, but I do like watching the way it all works out while I'm working on it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and try to fill in some of the spots that look like they might be missing. It is. It's really fun to watch everything kind of um, flow and move and all of that stuff. It's like it's mesmerizing. So I think I got all the spots with this bag. So I have one more, and it's for the center that I'm going to make a circle. Um, but let me just double check. Okay, so I think I got that. Now let's do the center, which I'm going to do as more of a circle rather than following the petals of the mold. So this I'm going to cut a little bit smaller. Just be a little bit bigger. Okay, so we'll start from the center. It's coming out way faster than I want it to. Okay, so that looks like one spot I missed. All right, so that's that. Um, it's already moving um to the center, and I mean, this will be fun. So, yeah. Um, anyhow, uh, if there were any pores that you guys saw, like, not necessarily last week, because that one was already claimed by Sally. There's this one, that lionfish tray, some other ones. You let me know, and I can definitely hold it for you or whatever. Or if you want me to, I can always post the things that I've poured, and then you can claim dibs if you want, or we can or what may end up happening is I will set up a dibs uh live, and we'll go ahead and do it that way, and then we will see how things go. And then, of course, like I said, I'm going to do like these mystery capsules where I'll have like resin pieces, yarn stuff, because I did order a couple mystery yarn boxes that I'll be unboxing. And yeah, so we are coming up on almost an hour here. So that's all I've got for today. I will see you guys in my next one, which will be my, for real this time, uh, birthday party. And I've got a couple of fun prizes that I'm going to be giving away. So I will be seeing you in that one. And then keep an eye out for more prizes for my birthday giveaway, because I will be giving away more stuff in that prize pack. Yeah, if you want to, go ahead and go back to the beginning. I like to try to keep it short, and have it not last like, a couple of hours. Um, so, yeah, that's it for today. I will see you guys in my next one. And I had really fun with this. And I hope everybody has a great rest of the week and a great rest of the weekend. Everybody relax, have fun. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.